When I was asked to introduce Alan Dershowitz and Conrad Black, I accepted with enthusiasm. Back then, I thought I would be long finished shooting my current film. But in the movie business, the best laid plans don't always work out. So our start was delayed by several months, and we are right now in the thick of it, of production in Budapest. But the importance of combating Jew hatred, which is spreading like cancer on our campuses, and the honor of introducing two men of such outstanding gravitas and extraordinary accomplishment far outweighs the inconvenience of the commute from Middle Europe. Stand With Us, to me, is an organization of not only of extraordinary importance, but something I wish had existed long ago. As it was just mentioned, I went to high school in Montevideo, Uruguay, and I was the only Jew in that school. And my support system consisted of my fists and my feet, and survival was a matter of accurately judging which to use when. The film that I'm currently producing is an appropriate place to begin tonight's introduction. Called The Song of Names, it is the first feature film to shoot at the Treblinka extermination facility. That is where we were last week. There's a monument at the center of this memorial to hell on earth. It is a large, irregular-shaped rock on which two words are engraved. The words are, "Never again." One of the actors in my film, a well-known movie star, protested that staging a scene directly in front of this rock would be too didactic, too on the nose. Do we really need to see these words? He said. After all, everyone can notice, no one can see and notice where we are, so why hammer it home? So I told him that these two words are the reason that I'm making this film, and hence the reason that he was there. They're also the reason that I'm here tonight, because those of us who have not yet forgotten, in fact, have a duty to hammer those words home. Today, all Jews face two wars: the permanent armed struggle in defense of Israel, a battle that the IDF has never lost and can never afford to lose. The second front is the war of words. This is a battle being fought throughout the diaspora, a battle that we also cannot afford to lose, but one which we are very far from winning. Words are powerful weapons. They can legitimize the criminal and vilify the just. Words can provide the fuel for hate and the cover for violence. The BDS movement launched the war of words against Israel some 15 years ago. Since then, it has gained ground and made dangerous strides. Its official objective is to delegitimize and isolate Israel from its friends and allies, and most worrisome, from a growing number of young diaspora Jews. The false narrative of BDS, a toxic perversion of facts and history, frames Jews as colonialist invaders who use their superior military power to steal the land of the peace-loving indigenous Arab population. This libelous cocktail of lies and fiction has gained traction among those who wish to burnish their progressive credentials, including many Jews, especially those in my trade. What an extraordinary paradox. BDS, whose real purpose is to extinguish a people, is hijacking liberal hearts and minds. On our campuses, Jewish students who dare support Israel have become pariahs. At my own alma mater, McGill University, the McGill Daily, on whose editorial board I once was, officially and formally refuses to publish any opinion piece which, quote, promotes a Zionist worldview. In the very shrine of free speech and discourse, opinions supportive of Israel are banned outright. Alan Dershowitz stands at the forefront of the battle against BDS. Scholar, political commentator, distinguished Harvard law professor, prominent defense lawyer whose famous cases include overturning the Klaus von Bülow conviction, which in turn spawned the movie Reversal of Fortune, for which Jeremy Irons won the Academy Award. A brilliant author, his most recent book, The Case Against BDS, is the gold standard for debunking the false narrative that fuels this thinly disguised genocidal crusade. I am deeply honored to be the one introducing him tonight. He's a lion of Zion. May he go from strength to strength. Conrad Black is a friend. I first met him through his wife, Barbara Emile, who I met when she was married to my friend, the late and great George Jonas, who is also one of Conrad Black's closest friends. And you might need Google Maps to follow that. CEO, entrepreneur and corporate empire builder, prolific author and columnist, renowned wordsmith, former publisher and owner of the National Post, London Telegraph, the Jerusalem Post, and many others. A peer of the House of Lords, a television host, the most popular teacher ever of American history during his residence, as he calls it, as a guest of the state of Florida. Lord Black of Cross Harbor is a towering intellect and a friend of Israel whose exquisitely crafted words have taken aim at BDS. A victim of gross miscarriage of justice, Reversal of Fortune could not break him. Conrad is a man of courage, with a profound understanding of the point where politics and history intersect. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to introduce two men who so obviously require no introduction.